There's nothing quite like having a great day out on the water, except sometimes things go wrong and that day turns bad really fast. Welcome back guys, it is your boy Broncos Guru and it is this week's episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week. Before we get this freight train rolling, it occurred to me the other day that it's been a while since we've done a giveaway on the channel. Well, we just happened to get these new Drain Plug Mafia tumblers in. No, these aren't for sale, these are only going to be giveaway items. So I figured what better way to start this episode than let's go ahead and run a contest. This one's pretty easy. Smash the like button, make sure you're subscribed, and leave a comment. I'm going to pick my favorite comment and I'm going to send you a tumbler. We ran the same contest last week with members of the Drain Plug Mafia Facebook page, and our first lucky winner was JC Caldwell. If you haven't checked us out over there, be sure to join that as well. Let's get this episode started. Our first subject we're going to dive into this week is tubing gone wrong. While riding a tube may not take a whole lot of skill, to pull one is an art form. It's a fine line balancing act of trying to keep the tube going in the direction that you would like it to go, while still keeping it wild enough to where you can hopefully throw your passengers off. And sometimes captains can take this to the extreme. They'll take full advantage of anything they can to try and get these people off the tube. This captain here is one of those examples of that extreme tube puller. He's been trying to knock these kids off this tube for about 30 minutes and he's finally tired of it and he's going to go to the extreme method and do whatever it takes to take the win. The only thing that's wilder than runaway tubes, well, that's runaway boats. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Broncos Guru, how can you have a runaway boat? Don't most of these vessels come with kill switch safety lanyards? Of course they do, but for whatever reason, many of these boaters choose not to wear them, and they find themselves winding up in situations like this, where your boat's just kind of gotten away from you a little bit. Our next runaway boat situation happens out in the ocean, but I'm not sure that I can tell the story better than the person filming, so I'm going to let her tell it.
How are they ever going to get the boat? Here it is, look. There's no one in the boat. The guy fell out. This is horrible. Poor guy. Maybe it could hit the beach or something.
Not all runaway boat situations are the same. Sometimes the boat decides it's going to take off on its own, kind of like we see right here. Maybe this owner was neglecting it. I'm not sure what the story is, but for whatever reason, it decided it wanted to get away. And of course, we see this all too often on the channel. And this is the infamous I fell out of the boat while not wearing the kill switch. It's amazing to me that something so simple could prevent this from happening, and people just choose not to wear it. Especially if you're boating by yourself, you absolutely should always have that kill switch attached to you. Sure, we see lots of boats that run away and way out of control, but there's still times when sometimes things can get out of control in the water that are out of our control, like when an 8-foot wake comes barreling at you after a freighter crosses your path. This is a massive landing vessel right here. Imagine had that been a 20-foot center console out there, the damage this wake could have caused to a boat like that. Our next subject this week is going to be when weather strikes. While I don't find these guys to be boneheaded boaters, I thought this was a pretty credible scene that I saw and I wanted to share it with you guys. This is over in Lake Powell, where the supercell basically came over the lake as these people were out on the water. These things really do usually pop up really quick and kind of come out of nowhere, kind of like you're about to see here. They're an incredible thing to see, but typically the awe of the majesty of these things quickly turns to terror.
I don't think I want to get so slow.
Thanks for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week. If you ever see anything crazy happening on your waterway, be sure to hit me up on Facebook or Instagram and let me know, and you might see your story over here. Kinda like Mike Sanchez, Anthony Hewitt, JHFD, Tugboat Larry, Burl Griswold, Eric Wolf, Trey Krause, Sean Pryor, Ashley Harmon, and Jackson McMurdy did this week. And don't forget, go ahead and hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and make sure you subscribe for a shot at winning those tumblers. If you don't want to wait for those tumblers, you need a way to represent the Drain Plug Mafia now, go over to eBay, type in Drain Plug Mafia, and our stickers are available over there. Thanks for watching guys, and if you haven't already, drop an anchor on the subscribe button or I'm coming to steal your drain plug.